as you can see, the brooding room is ready. Today is the day that the chicks arrive. In fact, they arrive in about 1 hour 30 minutes. What we've done is we've prepared the room. It's been disinfected, it's been sprayed, we've done thorough cleaning. We needed to get these heat bulbs to make sure that it creates some level of heat for them, because you need to be really consistent with their heat, otherwise a lot of things could go wrong. We have extra heat with these clay pots that we use charcoal when we need to up the heat a little bit. The idea is they have just left their mothers, their parents, so the very natural habitat that they will have, you're trying to simulate that as much as possible so that they can grow as though they never even left their mothers. Now, as you can see, I have about 23 trays, because each of the trays would serve 50 chicks in terms of what we will use to feed them. So if you divide it, I have about 1,100, 1,200 chicks coming in, 50 to a tray, about 23 of those, and then I have 23 drinkers as well. Traditionally, you know that when they come on the first day, they cannot really differentiate between feed and the sawdust. So we are also going to lay papers, but that work is being done now as we go to the pot to go bring the bed. So by the time we're back, you will see that we've laid all of that so that the chicks don't confuse the sawdust for feed. It takes them about a day or 2 or 3 to be able to tell the difference between feed and the sawdust. At that point, we will probably take the papers out. Before the beds actually arrive, it's very important that you get everything. My mentor insisted that this is best practice. So behind me, you can see that I have the feed, I have the disinfectants on that side, I have the glucose, there's one glucose there, there's another glucose there, I have their medication. Both of these, when they arrive on the first day, they are actually going to take that. So this is Menstrual Plus. If you're in poultry, you will know. If you ever get into poultry, you will also know. Now, it's always great to actually buy in bulk. Again, that's how I was mentored. Ken said to me, Kwame, make sure you buy in bulk, because if you do that, for instance, I have enough feed to feed them for like the first 1 month. So even if there are any kinds of changes in pricing, you are good at least for a couple of weeks, and you can prepare yourself for those price change and all of that. Also, you know how things can be with money. Today you have money lying down, tomorrow you don't. So you don't want to be buying in little pieces. You want to make sure that you buy in bulk. So when they actually come for the first 7 to 10 days, they are actually going to be on that particular type of feed. They are going to be on that for, like I said, the first 7 to 10 days, and then we're going to switch them up to a broiler starter. Kwame, why are you starting layer chicks with a broiler starter? Even though this is more expensive, it allows the birds to gain the necessary or the profitable weight, right? You want them to be healthy, you want the healthy weight. It also eventually would affect their egg production and the quality of their life as birds, and that's something you really want to do. So there are always new ways of learning. Ideally, I would have started with a layer starter, but again, based on best practices and what I have been told, I'm learning with you as well. We will be switching them after the first 7 to 10 days onto the broiler starter. Get everything intact. Don't let your birds come into need before you become reactive. So be proactive, think ahead, anticipate every need of them, so that when they come, they can grow in the way it is. Get everything ready before your birds arrive. So super excited, very, very excited. I promise I'll take you along all the way to the end, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I will take you with me all the way to the airport to receiving the chicks, and then bringing them back, and then bringing them in for them to settle in when they take their first glucose, because that's important. I'll tell you about that when we're back. But day one, we're doing this together. Whatever happens, I'll share it with you. All right, so see you at the airport when I receive the chicks, and then we'll talk more. Cheers.